So what is remarketing in Google Ads? It's a great question and also a very, very powerful tool that will help you get more conversions from the money that you spend in advertising on Google. So remarketing basically means that you tag people who visit your website or any of your landing pages with what they call a cookie. You might see if you log into your phone or your browser, you can clear your cookies, which would mean that any of the cookies placed on your browser or on your device will be cleared, and the remarketing, you'll no longer be a member of those advertisers' remarketing audiences. So it's a very powerful tool that you can use as an advertiser. Basically how it works is someone visits your website, they get tagged with a cookie in their browser, and then everywhere they go that's a part of Google's display network, you've seen the banner ads that come up on eBay or Gumtree or news.com for etc. Those banner ads will actually follow that user around with your ads because they've been added to your audience as a member. So that obviously sends them back to your website for a second, third, fourth, or even fifth time, and that is something that means that you've got very relevant traffic going to your website. You can get really good conversion rates and make the most out of your ads. It's basically like running a TV ad and then being able to pull out anyone who watched the ad that was interested and follow them around for the next 30, 60 or 90 days with more and more ads until they convert. So it's a really powerful component to digital marketing. Once these visitors go back to your website, you find that you get a much higher conversion rate, and you can do that through a number of different mediums. That can be done through display ads, banner ads like these on websites, as mentioned before, the ones you see on Gumtree and eBay and news.com, etc. You can also add them to your audience and retarget them with YouTube ads. So you've got the bumper ads, the in-stream ads, you know, the ads you can skip at the first 5 seconds, after the first 5 seconds, or they come up halfway through. There's also discovery ads on YouTube. When you do a search for YouTube videos, there's the ads that come up in the top right-hand column on a desktop. You've got search remarketing, which is a little bit more complicated. Basically, once you've got an audience, of members that you've tagged with your cookie, they're now members of your audience, you can adjust your bids in search ads for people who are members of this audience. So for example, you could say I want to bid $10 per click for this keyword, but for anyone who's visited my website before, I want to double that. I want to bid $20 because they're a highly relevant visitor to our website or a highly relevant searcher and have a higher chance of converting due to the fact that it's not the first time they've visited our website. Then you've got shopping. Smart shopping uses retargeting automatically, and standard shopping, you can actually add retargeting audiences to your standard shopping campaigns and get a higher conversion rate that way. And also, a lot of people don't know this, but you can actually target people's Gmail accounts with retargeting as well. So just on Google alone, with retargeting or remarketing, you can actually get quite a lot of penetration and come up basically everywhere your website visitors go for a period of time after they've left your website. You can also exclude anyone who converted, so you don't have to keep retargeting people who have already contacted your business or purchased one of your products. The audience size is crucial. So if you've got a website with a very small amount of traffic, unfortunately you probably won't be able to do retargeting because you need an audience size of at least 1,000 before you can start retargeting those visitors. However, there is one way around this, which is to allow Google to find people who look like the people who are already in your audience. So you might only have an audience of 200 members. If you tick the box that allows Google to find other people like those people in that audience, that Google will retarget your website visitors plus more. So that way you can actually still do retargeting with a smaller audience size. However, your ads will also be displayed to people who have never visited your website before. So guys, that's just a really quick rundown on Google Ads Remarketing. It's a very, very powerful tool when it comes to digital marketing. I highly recommend that you look into it. If you're not already doing it, get started on it. You'll find that you get higher conversions at a lower cost and way more breakthrough with your target market.